Well, hello, babies. Hi, how are you? You good? You doing okay? You hanging in there, buddy? Hi. Well, hello there. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So, for some reason, I'm not really called to use cards yet. I was shuffling some cards and I had two fall out, but it's gonna be, if you're not one of those that doesn't like me when I read the lyrics and talk about the songs, then this message is probably not gonna be for you because I've got 5 songs channeled. So, it's gonna be one of them's. I may broaden your music library, or whatever you want to call it. I may broaden your your music taste a little bit, but if you're one of those that doesn't like that, then just a fair warning. Okay, babes, I love ya. All right. So when I woke up, the 2 songs popped in my head. The first one, so I know it's weird because it's in my head, but it was Separate Ways, World Apart, the Daughtry and LZZY HALE version. I don't know, it might be relevant, but I like that version a little better because I like the dynamic, and to me that's like definite, like like if a twin flame union, 144 on the clock, if a twin flame union or a divine union, one of the counterparts decides to go karmic and cancel the contract, that this song kind of gives me that, like, they just messed up enough that the contract is torn up and that energy gets put somewhere else and a new divine counterpart comes in. And this song gives me that. Because, your spirit team, they won't let you be hurt by someone. You can continue to make choices, but they won't keep you in that contract. Like, they won't allow that for you if you're doing the work and separating. They won't allow you to be in, that won't be your union anymore. That won't be your divine union if they just straight choose to be on demon time and, hurt you that much. And their karmic lesson might be to lose the only person that could probably understand you. Damn it, now I got another downloaded song. Well, it's gonna be one of those, guys. Yup. We got Lydia by, shit, what is the band? Highly Suspect. It's one of those, babies. I'll write that down as well. I don't expect anyone to remember that many songs. Highly Suspect. Okay. Well, since that's just popped in, let's go with that. So Separate Ways, Worlds Apart. What does it say? Hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm reaching for you, feeling that it's gone, can't change your mind, if we can't go on, to survive the tide, love divides. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. So yeah, those karmic chains. Maybe you did think someone was your twin flame or, your divine counterpart. However kingdom spouse, whatever, because the twin flame can kind of get a little, there's a dark group of people that just really feed into that shit and the toxicity of the possible toxicity of it, and like people betraying you and treating you like shit, and they're just like, just hang in there, like it's meant to be. No, they're fucking up. You do not need to tolerate shit. Even if you think it is your twin flame, no, just don't. It ain't worth it. And there's always something better. And if that person still chooses to be on demon time, Most High will put that energy in somebody else. There will be a new contract written up and made for you, because you don't deserve that. Especially if you're, you know, unless your ass is being karmic too, then y'all need to learn a lesson. But if you're choosing to do the work, you're growing, excuse me, you're bypassing all that shit. And see how I'm burping? Like, I'm seeing that as like releasing the gross stuff. Like, you choose to release that, you do all that. That will bring you a new contract. And truthfully, that old contract was probably just karmic anyway. Something to think about. Obviously, use your own discernment. Please, for the love of fuck, use your own discernment. It is always your journey. No one can tell you what it is. You know, they can give you ideas and show you new perspectives, and you have the choice to agree to that. Okay. Let's see. How we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurt you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we went touched and went our separate ways. God, you don't want to see me sing karaoke. Okay, y'all are gonna laugh at me, but like, I knew I was gonna be here for a minute, so I didn't want to be out of coffee, so what up with it? Fuck yeah. All right. we Gucci. So I'll go into that Lydia song just because it popped in my head. So this person that you may have thought was your divine counterpart, that type of thing, they decided to go karmic. They probably don't want to let you go because, you know, they may have messed up, and like you separating made them realize, like with this Highly Suspect song, they could only, you were the only one that could truly see them. You were the only one that could truly understand them. You gave them depth, vulnerability, shit that they've never felt before. And because of, you know, them growing up in a certain way, them choosing to follow a karmic path, you know, the karmic path that was set for them by their family and stuff like that, they chose that. And you gave them just so much love, just support on every angle, every part, you know, physically, financially, emotionally, whatever, however that resonates, like on every level, you gave them love that, you know, you might be a magic healer and you don't even know. Just you touching someone can help them. Like, yesterday I was getting my bike work done, and just shaking hands, like this guy like kept wanting to shake my hand. I was like, all right, fuck yeah, dude, like what's up? And like I noticed like every time that he did that, like he just like, he had like you know, like kind of shitty posture, and like kind of like you could just tell he was just like wasn't feeling his best or like confident. And like every time we shook hands too many times, but like not too many, it was fine. I love a good firm handshake. Like that shit, yeah, hypes me up. And he probably felt the same way, because like, damn, that's a good handshake. Like you just walk away from that like, fuck yeah. He got like better posture and he felt better. So like you might have this ability to just, you interacting with somebody, I'm going to speak that on you. You have that ability to interact with somebody, touch them, whatever, to shift their vibration, make them feel better, heal them in some sort of way. And so you were doing this for this person, your alleged twin, or divine counterpart, whatever. I'm not too keen on the twin flame name, just because of the people out there that really feed into the toxicity. That's hot as shit. All right, so Lydia, Highly Suspect. Black ocean, cold and dark, I am the hungry shark, fast and merciless. But the only girl that could talk to him just couldn't swim. Tell me what's worse than this. And it echoes in the halls. They danced along the walls, the memories of your ghost. You are the one that I used to love, and I'm still in love, but I never loved you the most. This is this person because you separated, and you know, like they were in this like predatory energy, like, yeah, no one can get me over. I'm top dog. Like, I control the situation. I control relationships, whatever the fuck. This is how I, Black ocean, cold and dark. I am the hungry shark, fast and merciless. They, manipulation, you know, all that shit, because they are in this acting out of their shadow, like the ocean, Black ocean, cold and dark. They were operating out of this dark energy, these, listening to these like entity attachments and stuff like that. Instead of rebuking them, they fed into it. And that may have caused them to run away from like their dark parts of themselves. Like, you know, we all have 11:11 on the clock. I meant to tell you, I started this video at 10:01, so that might be significant to you. But we've all like gone through this. We had to sit in these horrible, like depressive, deep emotions, like feel that, like those abandonment wounds, and like cry it out and just like, why did you do, you know, like we'll be given like sicknesses and stuff like that to just lay your ass down to where you cannot ignore anything. You have to feel those yucky, awful emotions. You know, like you'll get an injury and you'll be laid up in bed and you're just gonna have to do it. Like that started my journey. I mean, I had like a whole lot of heartbreak and like narcissistic partners and abusive, like physically abusive partners. But like I never learned the lesson until my ass was put in bed and nobody showed up for me. And so like I had to feel that shit so heavy. I was drinking, I will say, like I was like indulging in drinking. I wasn't eating. I was just like feeling a lot. So these people, they run away from their stuff, and like these things keep happening to them, but they run away from that ocean, that dark black ocean, cold and dark. They run away from it so you know, they'd cling to people, manipulate people. These good-hearted people use their energy, hurt them, and this was how they avoided doing the work. But since you were meant to be a gift to these people, to heal them with your healing energy, like it might be your voice, your touch, your just interacting with somebody, standing next to somebody, you're able to heal people. And they took advantage of this. And for some reason we need to go into this, but maybe this is what you need to hear. Tell me what's worse than this. It echoes in the halls. They danced along the walls, the memories of your ghost. You are the one that I used to love, and I'm still in love, but I never loved you the most. So they are in this energy. So I think this is more of just a warning because of the next song that I'll go into. This person might be coming back. I mean, use your own discernment. Really, I would never, like, I personally get the idea that this person is just desperate to get in a lighter energy and not be in this dark night, because they may not be spiritually as strong or resilient when it comes to emotions and stuff like that. So they attack people and act out, and they're looking for another target. But Most High is putting them in a situation where they can't target people, or they're so obsessed with you that they don't even want to fuck around with anybody else. Because they're haunted by your ghost, the memory of your ghost. You are the one that I used to love, and I'm still in love, but I never loved you the most. They're realizing, damn, that was true love. That was like true healing energy. I've seen better days, so unafraid in my youth. I can't breathe, much less believe. And a later part of that song, it says the truth after that. But this is the, oh my God, you are forcing them because you left and you're not playing into the bullshit anymore because you want something deeper. You did the work, and my collective and just like everyone around me, they are fucking raising in vibration like heavy. Ooh, bingoing. So like they're raising in vibration like fucking crazy. Like y'all are just like skyrocketing into this shit, and it feels good. It's amazing. It's like quick, and it's almost like your body's like, wait, hold up. I'm not ready. Like, chill out, man. Like, I gotta catch up. So you might just be experiencing some weird like body stuff. But like y'all are vibrating so much. So like you aren't even like playing into this bullshit anymore. You're done. You're like, honestly, I'm just enjoying my own vibration, and it's attracting like really good people. Like the guy at the shop yesterday, like he was just, I enjoyed his essence, his energy. Like it felt good. It was a good give and take. There was no like vampiric intent with him. And it was just a good give and take. He helped me out like big time, like showed up, showed out. Like it was really awesome. I felt extremely blessed, and the vibe was just like super high. So like you're reaching into, like you're tapping into this like knowing that you're attracting these amazing things, and you're stepping with these people, and you're meeting these people, I should say. And because you're like, well, I'm not gonna fuck around with somebody that doesn't want to heal themselves, and they're in this energy of like, man, that was like the only good thing I had going for me, and I fucked that up. They may not be literally thinking that, but they're like, how do I get back in? Like, you know, in that shark energy of like, yeah, I'm gonna swarm and surround and all of this stuff. I'm gonna do what I can to like keep an eye, and like, they might be back in that predatory energy, like just because they realize what you were to them. Let's see. You gave everything you had, every little thing you had, a true love unrehearsed. I've seen your best and worst, and at your worst, you're still the best. But at my best, I am the worst. It's a curse. Your eyes are lined in pain. Black tears don't hide in rain. And I tied you to the tracks, and when I turned around, I heard that sound. I hit the ground, and I know there's no turning back. They fucked up beyond belief. And they know it. They straight up sacrificed like they did the worst they could. And how it said, a true love unrehearsed, even at your best, at your worst, you were the best. And at their best, they are the worst. And it's a curse. And it's because they didn't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They just siphoned off of you. And they're so hurt and choosing that karmic path that they were willing to hurt anyone. Even the ones that had the truest, warmest, unbridled love for them. Like it says, I tied you to the tracks, and when I turned around, I heard that sound. I hit the ground, and I know there's no coming back. They got caught doing something, or you finally had enough. Like it was just like a compilation of just bullshit after betrayal, or, you know, it's just finally exposed to you, and you're like, gee, why would you even hang around? Like, what was this all for? Why me? And it was just because that's what they did to everybody. And your true love, your unconditional love hurt them beyond belief. It hurt because they, oh my God, another fucking song, guys. What the hell? Killing Me Slowly by Bad Wolves. It's like, I know you love so hard, but it's killing me slowly. Wait, I think I'm fucking up the words here. You know what? It's just one of those readings. Killing... Lyrics. All right. I'm a slow typer, not gonna lie. I'm a search and peck. I'm not even gonna front. Like, I think I failed computer class. Yeah. I'm blue collar, man. I don't need computers. I use my hands. I build things. That's why I chose a not desk job. Yeah, Killing Me Slowly by Bad Wolves. I built these walls to hide my ghost. Your fingers trace the wounds exposed. I try and try to let you in, but I fail again and again. Yeah, so they like couldn't like, because that true love like hurt, because they had experienced, I mean, you have experienced serious fucking hurt, serious pain, and so had this person, but you chose to alchemize it. You chose not to be calloused, hurt, wounded, stay in that energy and, you know, turn into a villain. Like, you know, how they do like the villain story in like superhero movies, like why they turn into a villain. You chose the superhero path. There's two routes here. You chose to transmute that pain and to help others through that. And you thought that you were doing that with this person. Man, I'm gonna write that one down too. I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's just one of those ones. Killing Me Slowly. Yeah, so like, and because of this, how it says like killing me slowly, this is hurting them. This is extremely painful because they know that you were the only person. Fuck, I forgot to spell wolf. Wolves. I spelled it WOLFS. Wolves. And they're still in this like black ocean, cold and dark, like, but they have to do it. They have to sit in this. Most High ain't letting up on them anymore. They can't escape it. No matter how many fucking drugs they do, anything of the sort, you know, because I'm going to go into this song. It's a coworker introduced this song to me. It's funny. It's called Toyfriend, featuring Winter Gordon by David Guetta. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll put it in the notes since that's way too many songs for y'all to remember. But they had always been in this like lower, just superficial. And with it being Toyfriend, it's like this person's using them. Right from the start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I'm your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fix them. Now you've been talking in your sleep, oh, things you never say to me. Tell me that you've had enough of our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough, just a second, we're not broken, just bent. And we can learn to love again. It's all in the stars. It's been written in the scars on our hearts. We're not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all this is coming from. I thought that we were fine. Your head is running wild again, my dear. We still have everything, and it's all in your mind. You've been having real bad dreams, oh. Is this the right fucking song? You used to lie to me so close. What the hell? I do not feel like these are the right lyrics. What the hell? This is totally not that song. What? That is so weird. Weird. So the lyrics are wrong for the song that I was playing on Spotify, and it's like, I don't even know what the fuck those lyrics are from. It doesn't even say. Wow, that's interesting. What the fuck? Weird. Okay, so Toyfriend is like, I'm just gonna use you like for sex in your body, like, and you can stay locked up in your cage. What the fuck? That pisses me off because I wanted to read those lyrics. But apparently, that is so fucking weird. Okay, whatever. We're just going with it. This might be something. Weird. Okay, so the Toyfriend song, I don't know what the fuck these lyrics are. Okay, so anyway, maybe this is like what is, I have no fucking idea what this song is, so maybe someone knows the lyrics and can be like, oh yeah, I know that song. and we learn to love again. It's in the stars. It's been written in the scars of our hearts that we're not broken, just bent, and we just learn to love again. So that, weird, that is so crazy. Because it's like right on spot for like what we're talking about. So this person is still like hung up, and because they knew, once you left and they had to sit with themselves and they realized, like, feeling the void space without your love, they're like, shit, that was my fucking person and I fucked this up. I fucked up royally. And because they're withering away, they're having to sit in this dark place because you kept all their demons away with your bright light, you know. But with that, they used you with that Toyfriend song, because it's like, I'll lock you in my closet and I'll use you for my pleasure, or like something of the sort. And then you go back in the closet and you stay in your cage and I use you. So it's like this very superficial, like, it's not a boyfriend, it's a Toyfriend. I'm just using you physically. I'm just getting what I want out of you and I have control. But interesting. So it's like, because of how these lyrics lined up with this song, that's telling me, oh, they're not bad boy, bad girl energy anymore, where they're like, excuse me. Oh, they don't like this. I'm ratting them out. They're not in this like, yeah, I'm a tough guy, like I can love them and leave them, you know, that type of thing. Like, they're not in that energy anymore. And they're in this like, well, why did you leave me? Like, what? We can still fix this. We can still fix this. I know I ignored you all the other times, but we can still fix this. I'll change. I need your energy back. But with this Toyfriend song, I definitely feel that they're still they just want what they had with you, the physical stuff, because they are suffering physically, mentally, all of the above. And so it's just a warning that use your own discernment. You know what that energy feels like. You've been through the ringer with these people. You've been through it. You've been manipulated. You've experienced every level, type of narcissist, manipulator, magic, energy manipulation, projection. You've experienced all of that. So you know what it feels like. You know what it is. So you know what to do. That is so interesting. I'm curious what the song it was. You're not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again. Oh, tear ducts and rust, I'll fix it for us. We're collecting dust, but our love's enough. You're holding it in, you're pouring a drink. No, nothing is as bad as it seems. We'll come clean. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bent. So they're like, we can fix this, we can fix this. Like, and it's because you like actually pulled everything back. You're like, I know my worth. You were siphoning my fucking energy. You weren't good for me. You were holding me back energetically because you aren't raising in vibration. And you like, it sucks, especially when you are just working on your spiritual journey and raising in vibration, because people just fall off. If they're not on your speed, of being able to raise in vibration and on that level of like doing the work, they just fall off. And so it can be quite lonely when you go into those new upgrades, and the lower vibrational people, yeah, they might be growing, but not at the speed that you're going. So it's just like, they're gone. They fall off and you're alone. You have to, it was to a point that, you know, you can usually tolerate like some sort of bandwidth of people, and you can like dance around that. And like, if they're willing to grow, it's, you can stay with them and work with them. But this person didn't want to. And so, and you were like, I'm working on myself. I love myself. Like, I'm going to do this. And it got to a point that the distance was so high, or great, I should say, that you couldn't tolerate being around this person. And so something either happened, like they, you're, as fucked up as it sounds, like your vibration, your light could have pushed them into this super insecure energy to where they chose to cheat. Like, it couldn't, they may have not like cheated before, but with your energy being like, you're so confident, you're raising in vibration, it like irritated them to the point that they betrayed you, backstabbed you, did something because they had to do something with that discomfort, because they didn't want to sit in that that black dark ocean and face, you know, feel that drowning feeling that we've all felt when we're in that really heavy dark space of just facing all the icky yucky stuff that's happened and transmuting it, like still like choosing to stay calm in that and like swim out of it. And now they're trying to fix it, but it's like, you're still not on the same level. And they have to do so much work to get to that point. They don't understand because they just want to feel good, because it feels good to be in your presence. You have that healing energy, your touch, your voice, your just being in your essence is healing. And they want to be back in that because they didn't have to do the work when they were able to tap into you. But because you've raised in vibration, these lower fuckers, these lower little shitters, they can't touch you anymore. They can't tap into you anymore because you put that boundary up. You don't allow it. And then the other song that I got, which I have not heard this song in so long. And well, it was just like making me think of like traveling on my motorcycle. But it's 4th of July by Jennings. And it's like, he's like reminiscing. He's reminiscing. Oh my God, fuck off. Get out of my fucking energy. Man, this must be a very vulnerable reading to these, whoever I'm reading on, because they don't like it. Alone with the morning burning red on the canvas in my head, painting a picture of you and me, driving across country in a dusty old RV, just a road and its majesty. And I'm looking at you with the world in the rear view. So this is them like reminiscing. They're playing shit over in their head, the good times, like these times that were so, it may have been just little moments like driving across the country, like, you know, in a shitty clapped out RV, you know, whatever. Yeah, you know, like maybe they were just grumpy and shitty on the road, but now they're like reflecting and be like, damn, that person like really gave me some memories I'll never forget, and I took advantage of that. I didn't feed in like I should have. Because it starts out with like alone with the morning burning red, like, and they can't sleep. They dream about you, they fantasize about the times you've had, and they think about like a future with you, but they're having to face all the stuff that they fucked up on. And like I said, like it could genuinely be people that are healing and doing the work, but use your own discernment. You're gonna know what energy they're in, and and this is on you if you feel you could even forgive them for the betrayal. They definitely want to come back, that's for sure. Because they just think about everything. They're like, damn, that was like amazing. And how it says just the road and its majesty, they're realizing you were their fucking kingdom spouse. You were this majestic, royal energy for them. And they were meant to do something great with you, but they chose not to. They chose to hurt you. They chose to be, like with that Highly Suspect song, the Lydia song, like a hungry shark, fast and merciless. They chose to be in that energy of like predatory and, you know, break you down, say awful things to you, just keep like chipping away at your confidence any way they could, because you did something to them. You touched their wounds exposed, and they didn't like it. And it's killing them slowly now, because they know, I know you love so hard and it's killing me slowly. Where does it say that? Oh yeah. And now this is the Killing Me Slowly song. And now I can't eat, can't sleep, knowing you're not lonely. I know you love so hard and it's killing me slowly. You think you know that you know me. You think you know that you know, but you really don't know me. I know you love so hard and it's killing me slowly. And this is like you still loving them even though like they were hiding so much from you. But you had to go through this to learn like all the bullshit people hide. And like it was like it was a self-worth thing. Like, are you gonna stay? You're like, yeah, like this, the energy felt so good. Like I thought this was my kingdom spouse, blah, 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 all this stuff, but they just hurt me over and over and over again. And, you know, it was that test you had to be like, you may have thought this was your one and only and your final love, but you had to be willing to walk away because the betrayal was too much and you didn't deserve that. You had to realize what you deserve. And I'm looking at you with the world in your rear view. Back to the 4th of July song. You were pretty as can be, sitting in the front seat looking at me, telling me you love me and you're happy to be with me on the 4th of July. We sang Stranglehold to the stereo. My throat's getting all fucked up. Couldn't take no more of that rock and roll, so we put on a little George Jones and just sang along. Those white lines get drawn into the sun if you ain't got no one to keep you hanging on. Ooh. So this is making me think of when this has happened to me. I did a cross-country trip because I had a contract in North Carolina and I was driving cross-country and I was like determined to make it in one trip. I was like, what? It's like fucking 28 hours. Like, it'll be cool. Like, it'll be fine. Whatever. Fuck it. I like started hallucinating. I was so fucking tired. So I'm like, I know I was by myself. So like, what would it, with that saying, like those white lines get drawn into the sun if you ain't got no one to keep you hanging on. Like you start like, if you don't have a road trip buddy to keep you straight or like, you know, take over, be like, hey man, you're starting to drift all over the fucking road and you're like, those white lines are doing this, man. I don't know. I was like hallucinating seeing deer when they weren't there. Like I would like stop in the middle of the highway in the interstate and just like, oh shit, that wasn't a deer. I'm just seeing shit. Like I was just so fucking tired. This is them. They're losing it because they lost someone that had their fucking back and you were doing so much for them. And now they're seeing it. They're being, and this might just be their karma that they have to see. You had their highest intentions. You had their back. You were looking out for them even when they weren't. And that hurts. And it's making them look within and do that super dark shadow work of like, man, I'm a hungry shark, merciless. You know, I tied them on the tracks and walked away and let them just drown. I let them just get hit. But there you are with like a queen in your nightgown, riding shotgun from town to town, staking a claim on the world we found. And I'm singing to you, you're singing to me. You were out of the blue to a boy like me. Damn. I like want to cry. So whoever this person is, like they might like listen to the songs you used to listen to, or like, you know, they're thinking back to those times you've had and like how they could have, what they could have done differently, or like how they should have savored that instead of like plotting on like, I don't like them happy. How can I make them worried and stressed out? I don't like seeing this person happy. Like, because they were in that dark shadow stuff. They had depression, anxiety, all that stuff. And they wanted to put it on you, or they were just doing that because they wanted to feel better and like release that, and by projecting it onto you and like handing it over, because I'm getting these people have that ability. And, you know, I'm sure we all do, but they had no fucking problem doing it. And, you know, so I'm seeing it as like, you know, there you are in a queen in your nightgown. Like you were probably like happy, like having a good time. Like y'all were doing something. It could have just been simple as like doing dishes together, and they just had to like be a fucking asshole just to like take you down to like what they were feeling internally, and because they didn't like seeing you so happy and like light, and that agitated them. They're like, well, why are they so fucking happy? Like they had to do something to do that. And now they're sitting with this. They're like, wow, I really fucked up those little moments that could have been like wonderful. And I have to sit with this. I did this to this person when all they wanted was good for me. Yeah, this song, this person, these people, they are feeling a lot. Because, and they're like, I'm seriously just feeling like super sadness. Like, I'm seeing someone just like going to take a shower just to hide and cry in there and like hitting themselves, like just like frustrated because there's nothing they can do. They can't like process the shit that they're feeling, because it not only is it the stuff that they did to you, but it's unearthing all of the stuff that they had never processed from like their whole ass life. Wow. Damn, that's some heavy shit. I had never felt this, like, I mean, I've gotten this like reminiscent feeling from this song before, but this is like heavy shit, man. And I'm looking for you in this silence that we share. You were pretty as can be. So yeah, they like, you're in no fucking contact. Like you don't want nothing to do with them, or like the you know, say if it's like your baby mama, baby daddy, like it's different. I see like you being all like cold and professional, like, good evening, hello, yes. Yeah, the children, they will need to be picked up at 8 o'clock. I expect you to be there. Thank you for your cooperation. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And you leave, like, you know, like whatever, like you're not giving that energy anymore. It's very clinical, cold. No, none of that healing energy given anymore. And they're feeling it. They're feeling it because they're having, and that might be Most High or your spirit team, their spirit team, like reeling this shit in their head over and over again of like, yeah, this is when you fucked up. They were just in a happy ass energy and whatever the fuck reason, because you just wanted, you're like, well, why the fuck are you happy? And so they had to, you know, do something to like balance the scales for them, because it triggered them, because they didn't feel that way for whatever reason. And guaranteed it's because they were cheating, lying, stealing, doing all this stuff to you, and it was a burden to them because they weren't living authentically and with truth. They weren't able to speak their truth and express like, hey, I've been doing this to you, whatever the fuck, can we start over? You know, however that resonates. And that's why they were so angry and burdened, because they've been living a lie. And so it's just part of the gig. But we're going to move on from that. Yucky. Now, I got this song. This was actually the second song that I played in my head when I woke up this morning. And this is like what you have to look forward to. This good stuff. The good stuff. Yay. It's GLOCK by Don Toliver. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I like him because he's a biker. He rides a Harley. He's a fucking badass motherfucker. Everyone falls. You know, sometimes it's wrong and sometimes it's right. For every win, someone must fail. Oh, okay. I was making sure I was reading that right. I was like, do they both say fail? Yeah. Someone must fail. There comes a point when we exhale, say, shoot, shoot. Hold my Glock when I'm in the club. There's some hoes in the back and they want to show me some love. Took my dogs to the strip and I spent a dirty dub. Hold my Glock when I'm in the club. There's some hoes in the back that want to give me love. Repeats itself. Okay, geeked up. I can't take a shower without reefer. Baby gonna bust it open. Yeah, you know I need you. It's time to pop my meds. I need a re-up. Red two-seater. Marley got the tune. Oh, there's a fire. Ooh, bitch. Okay, so like with this song that I'm getting, sorry, like I know it's I hate reading these, I don't hate it. It's just awkward to read these, like, and I don't remember how he like sings it or like raps it. So like, I can't like fully remember. So I know it's probably painful for me to listen to that. So thanks for being there. But with that fire truck getting started, like this new love, because this is what I'm getting. This is the new love. This is like a ride or die song, because he's like asking his girl to hold his Glock in her Chanel purse. He's like, that Chanel purse I got you, hold my Glock in here. Like, and I'm seeing this, like, I can't take a shower without no reefer. Like, I'm seeing this as like, y'all are equally interested in each other. And like, you know, like the way you dream about them and like be like, oh, I wish they were here right now. They're thinking the same fucking thing. They feel the same exact way. They're just like, cause I'm getting ride or die with this song. Cause it's like, you know, kind of doing hood shit. Like, I'm not saying y'all are gonna be doing this, but it's just that like, I have your back no matter what. Like whoever fucking, your enemies are going to contend with me. Your enemies are gonna be talking to me. I got your fucking back. Like, no matter what you did, I got your fucking back. Within reason. I mean, come on, y'all. Like, with this divine union that you deserve and you have, it is here. With this divine union, God, they do not want me to say this. What the fuck? I'm wilding out here. I'm fucking spilling coffee all over myself. Fuck yeah. You know, they're not gonna let somebody else say something about you. They'll be like, no, I know this person and you can fuck right off. And they're just gonna be ride or die. They're gonna have your back. But, you know, they're gonna have this, it's not gonna be that toxicity of like, you know, they coddle you when you fuck up. Like, they're gonna be like, hey, you know, I kind of think, like, that was inappropriate. You were an asshole to that person. Like, you totally could have handled that differently. Like, I love you. I still have your back, but you were kind of being a dick then. Like, they're gonna call you out, but they're gonna have your back no matter what. You're not gonna have to worry about, like, someone just, like, being that shark, merciless, and just predatory. There's gonna be none of that. They're gonna be like, hey, I fucked up. Can you have my back? Like... Because what does it say? Well, and like how he's talking, like, I got a 2-seater and like, you're here with me. Like, you're going to be manifesting these things that you want together, and they're going to share this with you. There's none of that greedy, energy of where they like hold on and like make you, like, let you suffer, let you, you know, they may get a big win and they share that with you versus like watching you live in poverty while they like, you know, eat filet mignon every night. It's going to be this equal give and take. It's going to be reciprocal. You know, you're going to have their back. They will have your back. Oh my Glock when I'm in the club. Let's see. Want to come fuck you out the sheet. So like, there's definitely some passion, there's some heat there, especially with that fire truck like getting started as like leaving or driving by as soon as like I started talking about this. Pull up, baby, right to sleep. Yeah, I'm sipping this drink, this jubilee. Yeah, staying high, staying low key. Yeah, you don't need to be doing it. You don't need to be doing if it ain't me. Yeah, like, so like they're gonna have your back. They're going to be like, you need help, I fucking got it. What do you want me to do? How can I make your life easier? And it's going to be reciprocal. You're going to be giving the same. You know, it's gonna be like you finally meet someone that has the same energy. Like, yeah, you're fucking, tell them what's up, you know, like, I got your back. And I'm seeing this as like, because I'm getting this energy of like someone like talking shit or like trying to put like fear on you, and just this person like being so tapped in with you energetically and like mentally and emotionally, they show up at the right time to be like, oh, so like, and just to either shift the energy or like smack a bitch, you know, whatever it needs to be. They're just gonna have your back. and they're gonna know how to intuitively make you feel safe and not in this like stressed out energy of like constantly guessing or like being depleted. They're gonna give just as you give and dream about you just as you dream about you. Like they might be having to, you know, drive to work by themselves because you work at different jobs, and they're like, damn, I wish they were driving with me right now. Like I wonder what they'd be saying. Like that's what they think about, and it's all good. They're like, fuck, I love them. Like I want them here right now. I like being around them, and I want like, and so there's none of that guessing. You'll know that they care for you. You know that they have your back. And with the song says like, everyone falls, you know, sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's right. This time it's fucking right. Like you deserve it. You fucking deserve it. Let's see. I felt you don't need to be doing it if it ain't me. They're like, yeah, you don't have to fuck around. Like the only work you need to be putting in is on this dick. Or on this, you know, ham wallet, you know, whatever. Take it how it resonates. But like that's what the only hard work you're gonna be needing to do is putting in the work, if you know what I mean. Putting in that sweaty work, that passionate work. I felt the love. I wonder what she felt. I hide the Glock right by my seatbelt. Okay, so like I'm getting like these motherfuckers. So like you're a fucking, my collective is straight spiritual gangsters. They're badasses. They don't fuck around. They walk with the Most High, but they ain't afraid to smack a bitch either. Like they know where the line is and when things are necessary. This person is going to be in the same energy. They're not going to ever let you get tapped without stepping in and be like, no, fuck that. No. And that might be you praying together, however that resonates, or like, you know, both of y'all have like similar abilities to like meditate and like go fight off some like dark energy, you know, whatever the fuck, however that resonates for you, you're gonna have that same ability. And when you're feel this attraction, this love for this person, they're going to be feeling the same thing. Like it says, I felt the love. I wonder what she felt. Hold my Glock when I'm in the club. Yeah, it says, hey babe, I want that new Chanel purse I bought you. I need you to hold my Glock for me. I need you to hold my Glock. Like, both of y'all are gonna be on that like energy. Like, yeah, let's pray together. Let's do this together. Let's fight against the enemy together. Like you're gonna have that same. It's powerful. It's powerful as fuck. They're gonna have your back. You're gonna have their back. And just as you give, like with the new Chanel purse, they're gonna give the same. Like there's no, you know, one-sidedness, you know, just as like, okay, like how it says, like, give me that new Chanel purse so you can hold my Glock. Like their willingness to do a favor for you. And it's not transactional. It's just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, why not? Gladly. I will gladly do something for you. What do you need me to do? How can I make your life easier? And then it's the same way. Like you're going to have that same mentality about how you love. You're both going to love just as fucking hard. Shoot. When I pull up on my block, I shoot. I want to read that. I'm a slide on my bike and I'm a shoot. I'm a pull up on that Harley. I'm a shoot. That's me. I just got it. 2 wheels, not a coupe. Pull the block, the banger hot, and I'm a shoot. Got a Harley and I'm a pull it up in a hoop. Thinking it's all you and that's how it ends. So this person is going to be on your fucking level, like bottom line, like, cause what I'm getting from that is like, this person may look differently from you or like somebody you not have been interested in or whatever, but they're just going to have that same mentality, that it's just going to mesh perfectly. Where you may not see something, they will see it, and you can intertwine with each other. You'll have similar intentions and goals, but you might have differences. But it's like being that perfect team of like how like machine parts need to be machined so perfectly to, you know, within 0.00001 of a of an inch, you know, whatever the fuck, to like match perfectly and work properly. Like there's no tolerance for like oh gosh, like thickness or whatever, you know, like a gear. There's, you know, only this tolerance of like imperfections in like diameter and stuff like that, because that machine needs to work properly and go smoothly, because the other parts are made just ever so perfectly just as well. Otherwise you're going to be like shaving metal off of those, and it's going to fail and like heat up, and you know that will crack away. This person is made for you to that threshold. Yes, there's going to be differences, there's going to be imperfections, but it's like to that tolerance, that allowed tolerance of like 0.00001, you know. There's going to be these, yeah, okay, like maybe this person, random example is like this person has like, you know, you have tattoos and you dress a certain way. This other person doesn't have tattoos and they dress differently. Like it would be like those weird superficial things that don't really fucking matter. Or like, you know, you always thought you would end up with somebody with green eyes, but they have brown. You know, those type of weird little things. Like that shit don't matter. And as soon as you're interacting with this person, if you haven't met them already, you'll know, you'll be like, damn, like, wow, like they just get me, that we just like operate on the same level. Like what the fuck? And it's because like you were made to work as a machine. You were made to work together. You were made to collaborate. And you're gonna have that same mentality, all of that, to work together to make a difference in this world and keep raising in vibration. Your kingdom spouse, this you know, divine union, this is all for the greater good. And you know, just as you are, you know, if you haven't already started living in your divine purpose or like figured it out, you're going to, and so is this person. This person is like, you know, maybe it's just you're in those little baby steps of living your divine path, and they're in the same, but as soon as you come together, it's like, blam, bust it wide open. I think the proper term would be burst it wide open. To like, you'll be able to feed each other because you are those machined parts, those like perfectly fitting parts. Yes, this sprocket needs to fit into this gear, whatever the fuck, I don't know. But like this gear needs to match into this gear. They're different shapes and sizes and whatever the fuck, but they are made to work together perfectly, effortlessly. Without the other, nothing happens. There's no movement, there's no power working through it. And this person is going to match that. The last song that I got is Undercover Love by Monster Truck. That's my biker music right there. Straight up, straight through and through, baby. Woo! I keep it cool, baby. That's the name of the game that I play. You'll never know, my dear, 'cause my eyes just don't give it away. Oh, we'll see. We'll meet as friends. Oh, I swear to God, in the song it says, oh, we'll start as friends. Interesting. I think these lyrics are wrong. Then things will start to get heavy. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just losing it. Oh, we'll meet as friends, and then things will start to get heavy. When I know you're ready, I'll give it all I got. So the two cards that came out, this is that song that kind of just resonated with that. So we have the Empress here, and then the other card fell this way. This is the Chariot. So I see this as divine masculine coming in towards the Empress, finally like moving forward, because the feminine starts the journey like spiritually first, just because we're more tapped in, we're more sensitive, so it's easier for us to like tap into that stuff. And the masculine has to master like the material world and, you know, fight his demons, fight the control issues, all that stuff. But with it saying here, oh, we'll start as friends and then things will start to get heavy. When I know you're ready, I'll give it all I got. Oh baby, I'm undercover. I'm undercover for your love. Let's take it easy. No need to burn any bridges we've crossed. Cool it, baby. No chance to make up for time that we've lost. Oh baby, I'm undercover. I'm undercover for your love. Now that I got you under the covers, we'll make some undercover love. So what I originally got from this message, this song, is like, because it is a divine union, like y'all need to be like under wraps about it, like not be like flaunting it until like y'all are like officially like, because there's gonna be a fuck ton of attacks. Haters gonna potatoes gonna hate. Potatoes will potate. And so it'll be triggering. Because of how close you are, like how well you are put together, and you know, you're perfectly machined parts made for each other. Even though you're different, you know, like one gear is smaller than the other and shaped differently, and this one's bigger and with less teeth, but you're made for each other. And that's going to trigger a lot of people, especially ones that are not happy with their romantic life. It's going to be very triggering to see somebody that is just like works in such like fluidity, flow, just understanding. You'll have that like telepathy, that understanding. Just you know, you can look over and be like, and they'll just be like they'll know. There'll just be that inner knowing, that understanding. You're able to work. You may even be able to like, I'm such a freaking redneck, but like say like you're both into like working on cars or something, and like so you'll immediately intuitively know like what tool that person needs, and like, or like when to step in, because you're like, oh shit, that bolt isn't in there, and that part's gonna fall, that heavy thing is gonna fall if they don't catch that. So like you're immediately there ready to hold it. Like there's no communication that needs to happen. It's just both y'all can see what the other doesn't see, like having each other's back. Like I'm seeing it like two people back to back, like battling things. You're going to be able to instinctively understand that. Like they're just going to see what you need and be there right at the perfect time, right before that part falls out of the truck or whatever you're working on. And they're just going to be able to grab it there and be there. But with this song, Undercover Love, like keep it under wraps. Like you don't need to go around and be like, this is my divine counterpart. Like, and since both of y'all are in that, like you're doing the spiritual journey, you don't need to like go around and like get clout. You know what I'm saying? Like keep that under wraps, like especially just because there's going to be a lot of attack, especially in the beginning. And I'm sure for forever, because it's going to be a very triggering, it's meant to shake things up. And like, you know, change the vibration. And in order to change the vibration, you got to have shifts. You got to let things fall off. Like the ultrasonic cleaners, you got to get all that, you got to shake it until like the dirt comes off and all that yucky stuff comes off. That's what your divine union is going to be. So you have to keep it under wraps. And then, oh, we'll meet as friends. Then things will start to get heavy. And when I know you're ready, I'll give it all I got. So like you both might be coming out of, especially with how I was speaking earlier in this reading, the people that hurt you, you're coming in this like, bro, I'm like having a hard time trusting anybody. Like, what are you about? What the fuck are you on? Like that type of energy. Like you both will be in that like cautious, but willing energy. But the divine masculine is going to have to get, and like, I mean, I'm sure y'all know that just, you can be a male and in your divine feminine. That might just be who you are, or you're a female in your divine masculine. So take that how it resonates, but the masculine is going to have to reach out to the feminine, because they're going to have to fight their ego, and through that fear, and, you know, let go of control of an outcome by reaching out and going forward. Like it says in the song, like, and when you're ready, I'll give it all I got. So the divine masculine will instinctively know when they themselves are ready, and that divine feminine will also help be giving out that energy that, yes, I'm ready as well. We're both ready. Like, you won't be able to come into union until like both of y'all have done enough healing. And part of your test is coming towards each other when, you know, you're getting hit with all these like projections that people don't want you together. Oh, that's a bad person. Really, dude? You're going for somebody like that? Like, y'all don't even like match aesthetics, like that type of shit, like that superficial stuff. Or like, oh, I thought you always dated chicks with like big titties or something, you know, that type of shit. Like, you're gonna have to fight through all that stuff, because it's gonna be, you're meant to shake things up and show, it's like to show that you are a different person. You aren't the same person. You're meant to trigger people with this. Oh, baby, I'm undercover. I'm undercover for your love. Let's take it easy. No need to burn any bridges we've crossed. Cool it, baby. No chance to make up for time that we've lost. So, like, once y'all, like, realize, like, okay, we're not against each other. We are not here to, like, I'm not a shark. I'm not here to, like, be predatory on you. I'm not here to siphon your energy. I'm here to give. And we're both on the same level. Once y'all get past that and, you know, see each other for who you truly are, and past the superficial stuff and all of that, like I've heard, you know, it could be like different race couples. Like, there's always something like different, like the aesthetic, short and tall, just backgrounds, religious background, that type of stuff. There's always some like difference, this like duality, the light and dark. And you're meant to have that to trigger people. It's supposed to be like this weird dynamic. Like, people don't, like, at first glance, they're like, what the fuck? But then they see you working together and like interacting with each other, and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, it's supposed to rack their brain. It's supposed to be so diverse and different and contrast that they can't grasp. There's no box for what they're witnessing. And it's that's how we change, you know, open people's minds, because it's like, oh, well, this person should go with this person, you know, or this type of family needs to go, you know, whatever the fuck. It's supposed to rack their brains and like throw them off their game, be like, what am I witnessing right now? Like, I didn't know this was possible. And it's going to be confusing because they're seeing a healthy dynamic between two people that are completely different, and it shakes it up. It's triggering, and that's what it's meant to do. So take it easy. So I'm just getting more, just like, keep it under wraps until both of y'all are like under the same notion, like, yes, I'm not here to hurt you. You're not here to hurt me. I have your back. And then once you get into that, there's no chance to make up for time that we've lost. Like, then it's just going to be like, yes, this is my person. Yeah, fuck the rest. I'm deleting every number in my phone that's ever, like, blocking every possible person that might be into me. Like, it's just going to be like that. Like, it's going to be a full, like, surrender. And, you know, with that Toyfriend song, like, you're not going to, this isn't a superficial thing anymore. And you will experience something so deep, and it's going to be triggering for yourself as well, because you're so used to, like, either the chasing and the runner-chaser dynamic, the, you know, no equal give and take, no, just, like, not a healthy relationship, like, not, like, you're not used to that. So it's going to be triggering because it's a deeper connection. Like, you can hear their thoughts. 11:11 on my clock right now. You can hear their thoughts, and it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like, damn, is this real? Like, what the fuck? Like, so your old wounds are just going to need to be healed and tended to through all of this. So that's why it might be best to keep it under wraps until both of you are like, yes, let's have this conversation. We're both on the same page. Like, you're my person, you know, whatever you need to have it to feel that security. And this person will give you that, like, openly, because they're meant for you. But yeah, I would keep it under wraps. Like, don't be like, yeah, this is my kingdom spouse, whatever. Like, just because people are going to be like wanting to do whatever the fuck they can to just shake it up in any way. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have the 10 of Wands and the Tower. I'm seeing this as like, this is the end of the breakdown of all this burden in relationships that you've experienced in the past. Like, they're just gonna, this is what you deserve. You deserve a good love. You don't deserve to feel burdened, sick, you know, tired, exhausted, drained from these relationships. We're stepping out of that. And it's a breakdown of all those icky things that we've experienced in relationships. And now it's our time to step into what we truly deserve. All right, babies, I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you, bye.